morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome you all to this beautiful, historic Tampa Theater. And we are doing the Mayor's 26th Annual Hispanic Heritage Celebration. And that's what we're here for today. My name's Izzy Segura. I'm the chairman of the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee. And I want to thank you all for being here with us today. We hope you enjoy this event as much as we do, as much as we enjoy doing it every year and celebrating Hispanic heritage. First thing I wanted to do was I want to thank all of our sponsors, some of which are here today. Without them, we couldn't put on this event. We couldn't do what we do with the USF Latino Scholarship Fund. I want to start first with our silver sponsors, Allegra Design, Print, and Mail, Coast Construction and Maintenance, LLC. I don't know if you're here today. Yes, great. Thank you. Delta Dental Insurance Company. Yes, they're here also. Great. GTE Financial. All right, thank you. North Star Bank. Yes, they are here also. North Star Bank. TD Bank. TD Bank, they were going to be here. I really wanted them to be here because I wanted the Bucks to put an account in their bank to see if they could score some TDs. But I guess it's not to be. It's not to be. And of course, the folks that keep us healthy, United Healthcare. United Healthcare. Those are our silver sponsors. I wanted to also thank our gold sponsors, the Employee Family Protection, Inc. I don't know if they're here. ImageNet Consulting of Tampa, LLC. And of course, the folks that keep us lit up, Tampa Electric Company, TECO. I think they're running late. There must have been an outage somewhere, but they will be here. I also wanted to thank a lot of folks that help us out and in a lot of different ways. Ted Webb, who's been our MC for years, he is not here today. He's having some health issues, and I want y'all to keep him in your prayers. Stadium Cafe, who is providing the wonderful food we're having today as you leave, the wonderful lunch, Stadium Cafe. Four Seasons Flowers, as you can see the beautiful flower arrangements we have. Coda Sound, who without them y'all couldn't hear me. They're here working in the back. Heads Flags, the Glazier Children's Museum, Hooters Management, always a good, Howard Johnson. Hey, they're a great sponsor. Howard Johnson Plaza, the Tampa Improv Comedy Theater, the Powerhouse Gym, Publix Supermarkets, the Old Tampa Book Company, City of Tampa Cable, very well represented here by Frank in the front here, and the rest of the crew. The Parking Division, Public Works, Public Affairs Office, Allie Glisson, the TPD, who is out there always helping us, and Tampa Fire Rescue. We have quite a few city officials and elected officials here. I want to just recognize them. From U.S. Congresswoman Kathy Castor's office, we have representatives of her office, Tanya Fernandez and Marcia Mejia. Yay. From U.S. Senator Bill Nelson's office, Digna Alvarez. From Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, David G's office, Major Ray Lawton. The Hillsborough County Attorney Chip Fletcher. And from the Public Defender Julianne Holt's office, Cordell Batchelor. Now, from the city of Tampa, we have our council members, Harry Cohen, Charlie Miranda, Mike Suarez, And I believe the rest of the council members will be showing up soon, along with the mayor. We have our Chief of Staff, Dennis Rojero. We have the Neighborhood Improvement Administrator, Jake Slater. Administrator of Economic Opportunity, Bob McDonough. Our City Clerk, Shirley Fox Knowles. Our Chief of the Tampa Fire Rescue, Tom Forward. And if I have not called your name and you are a city official or an elected official, please stand so we can recognize you. All right. Without these folks, they let us do what we do without signing leaf slips. It's a beautiful thing. This year we have a title sponsor this year, and we wanted to thank them and they want to come up and say a few words. And it is Wells Fargo Advisors. I want to introduce to you Logan De Vicente, the Vice President and Branch Manager for Wells Fargo Advisors.
Thank you, Izzy. Buenos días. Yo soy Logan De Vicente. Y en nombre de Wells Fargo, les doy la bienvenida. My name is Logan De Vicente with Wells Fargo Advisors, and it is an honor to be here today. On behalf of Wells Fargo, we are delighted to support the Tampa Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee and your commitment to providing educational opportunities to Hispanic students in our community. Like the committee, Wells Fargo has a long history of supporting minority and first-generation college students. We are especially proud of the support through the USF Wells Fargo Latino Scholarship, USF College of Business Scholarships and College's Corporate Mentor Program, as well as the Hillsborough Community College Hope Scholars, a program designed to improve retention, graduation, and the 4-year transfer rate of African American and Hispanic males. Our partnership with the local universities, colleges, and nonprofit organizations helps to bring our communities together and support the Hispanics in Tampa Bay. Helping a business get off the ground and grow, is that better? Okay. Helping a business get off the ground and grow is key to the success for the Tampa Bay region and Hispanic communities. And internally, Wells Fargo also supports the Hispanic communities. One such way is through our team member networks. And our team member networks is a group of individuals connected by a shared background, experience, or other affinity. And they promote professional and leadership development. They provide mentoring, and together they seek out ways to support their community. One of these groups we have around here is the Tampa Bay Latin Connection. And the co-chairs of this group are here with us today, Jim Parker from Wells Fargo Home Mortgage. Thank you. As well as Mark Toro of Wells Fargo Advisors. And so again, Wells Fargo applauds Tampa Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee's successful efforts and the impact it has made in our communities. Para terminar, quiero darles las gracias por haber asistido hoy. Thank you.
All right. Again, as I said earlier, Ted Webb, who is every year our MC, texted me early this morning that his health is not well and he could not be with us here today, but he did text me something he wanted to convey to you all, the Spanglish word of the day today. So, I'm just following Ted's order. The Spanglish word of the day today is chicken wing. Do you guys want me to use that in a sentence? Okay. My mom plays bingo, so chicken wing is some money. There you go. So that's a Spanglish word of the day today. I wanted to thank everyone that's in our Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee. But before I did that, I wanted to recognize the City of Tampa Black History Committee that is here representing, and always we work hand in hand in a lot of things. I wanted to welcome you and thank you for being and doing everything you do. The Mayor's Hispanic, yes, the Mayor's Hispanic Advisory Council also being represented here today. And I did want to make a special recognition. What we do here is we help young students with, Latino students with scholarships. I wanted to recognize Patsy Feliciano with the USF Latino Scholarship, who is here today. And we have collaborated with her for many years, many years. Again, I want to thank all the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee members. I'd like you all to stand. I wanted to thank especially Michelle Rivera, who is not here as a co-chair. She's on a cruise. I think her scheduler was off a little bit. I want to thank Cindy Taselli, who's our treasurer and everything else. Maggie De Jesus, who is also not here. Patty Ayala. We have some retired members. Kathy Bartolotti. Betty Dowd, who is, of course, the lady that greets you at the door. Hazel Pines, also a retired member. We have Margarita Gonzalez, David Gonzalez, Mary Hastings, Carmen Marcano, Carlos Martinez and Venus Martinez, Jose Valentin, Lucy Medeiros Sequeira, Lydia Pizarro, and Ayamandi Pritchard. Thank you guys for all your work and all your help. All right, now I'd like to introduce a young lady who is also, she is the Vice President of the City of Tampa Black History Committee. She's been with the Transportation and Stormwater Services Department for 8 years, and she will be leading us in the national anthem. Her name is Bridget Gordon.
Chup, chup. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare bombs were bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Salem, that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Bridget. Okay, and I'd like to welcome our mayor, Bob Buckhorn, who is here for our celebration. Mayor, as I said earlier, that you missed, Ted Webb is not going to be with us today. He's ill and texted us, so I'm going to do my best to carry on. He did text me with a couple of things to convey, and they were Spanglish words of the day. And the other Spanglish word of the day today is body wash. You know, you guys want me to use that one in a sentence? Okay. I want to go dancing last night, but I had no body wash my kids, so I couldn't go. So, okay. All right, and now we're going to be bringing out the Extreme Dance Entertainment Group to dance for you. They are a dance company here in Tampa, founded in 2011 by Manny Matos, Nicole Matos, Michelle Perez, and Roxana Sanchez. And their mission is to create family dance environment where everyone feels welcome and part of a team. This team is about to perform for you today, and they have performed at Universal Studios Resort, Orlando Resort, recently at Disney World. We hope you enjoy the Extreme Kids performance that they're going to do for you now.
It's party time. Kiss me, my dear. I love it. They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I play the marangas, I go chick, chicky, boom, chick, chicky, boom. Yes, sir, I'm Cuban Pete. I'm the craze of my native street. When I start to dance, everything goes chick, chicky, boom, chick, chicky, boom. Diane, the señoritas said singing how they swing with that albero. It's very nice. Oh, but I'm fine. And when they're dancing, they bring a happy ring de verequero. Singing a song all the day long. I'd like to think so. Now, if you like to beat, take a lesson from Cuban Pete, and that'll teach you to tick, chicky boom, tick, chicky boom, tick, chicky boom.
What's the matter with the Kennedy day? What's the matter with the Kennedy day?
Somebody stop me! But first, let's rock this joint! Let's rock! Somebody stop me! That's gotta hurt! Let's rock! Somebody stop me! I was just killing time.
He's a really modest guy, although he's the hottest guy in Havana, in Havana.
See, senorita, I know that you would like a jiggy boo jig. It's very nice, so full of spice. I place my hand on your hip, and if you will just give me your hand, then we shall try, just you and I. If you like the beat, take a little bit of the beat, and that beat you chicky boom, chicky boom, chicky boom. Muévete gay.
Wow, see ya!
You were good, kid, real good.
You love me. You really love me.
I want to introduce to you guys some of our feature entertainment for today. It's three individuals that have come together to form a group called El Trio de Cuba. They are Alina Izquierdo, who is a past winner of the Oti Music Festival in Cuba. She spent more than a decade performing in Italy and has previously recorded with such artists as Tito Puente, Giovanni Hidalgo, Chucho Valdez, and Juan Pablo Torres. Then we've got Dennis Torres, who is a prominent Cuban jazz drummer and musician. He's also an arranger and composer who spent many years performing in Italy. And finally, someone you all probably know, Gabriel Puli Sequeira, who arrived from Cuba here in 1960. He's a longtime fixture here in Tampa's Latin entertainment community. He was an on-air personality and program director for several Tampa Spanish-speaking radio stations. He's recorded more than 30 CDs as a pianist, arranger, and producer, and he was named the Tampa Hispanic Man of the Year in 2004. Let's put your hands together for these three talented individuals to make El Trio de Cuba.
Voy a reír, voy a gozar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Merengue. Voy a bailar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Voy a reír, voy a gozar, vivir mi vida. Alina, izquierda.
A veces llega la lluvia, la calma la sequía.
Merengue.
A veces solo una gota puede romper la sequía. ¿Y para qué llorar? ¿Para qué? Si duele una pena, se olvida. ¿Y para qué sufrir? ¿Para qué? Si así es esta vida y hay que vivirla. Voy a reír, voy a bailar.
Voy a reír, voy a gozar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. ¡Osa! ¡Viva la vida! ¡Viva el amor!
La, 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 la. Voy a vivir el momento
Voy a bailar,
para entender el destino.
la 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 la.
Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida. La, 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 la.
Alina Izquierdo.
You're in the future. Woo!
Gracias. Nos vemos después. Gracias. Juli. Discúlpame.
All right. It sounds like you like that a little bit, huh? El trio de Cuba will be back, folks. Well, they'll be back. That's just a little taste right there. I did want to, I know I welcomed everyone, but some folks that snuck in the back door. I think our police chief was at a stakeout at a barbecue joint, and she just showed up. Chief Jane Castor, wanted to thank her.
Y los tres están hablando del mismo tema, entonces dice, ¿de qué habla? El que no entiende italiano se pierde.
And now, I wanted to invite our honorable mayor to come up, and he's going to give a proclamation. Mayor Bob Buckhorn, everyone.
I'm adjusting my fan. Buenos dias. I know I'm being set up when I come to the Tampa Theater and I put my hand on the armrest and the armrest falls off. I see a budget request coming. Nice try, Tampa Theater folks. Those young people were amazing. I haven't seen dance moves like that young man since the last time Bob McDonough showed up at City Council. And he's not known for his dancing ability. To all of you, thank you very much. I would tell that young man and any other young men in this audience, if you come to my house and ask for a date with my daughters and you got moves like that, it ain't happening. Yeah, that's you. That's all of you out there, young men. All right, let me recognize a couple great schools that are here today. When I call your name, I want you to rip the roof off of Tampa Theater, all right? How about the kids from Alexander Elementary? Davidson Middle School. Farrell Middle School. Lato High School. That was good. Trinity School for Children. And DeSoto Elementary School. Good job, kids. All right. I have something official to do here today, and that is to bring a proclamation. This is one of my favorite times of year, although Hispanic Heritage seems to be the whole year. It used to start out as Hispanic Heritage Day, and over the 25 years that I've been doing this, it has grown to a month and to a year and to a millennial, and I don't know what else. But it is only fitting that, particularly in this community, we celebrate not just the contributions of our Hispanic employees, but the contributions of our Hispanic citizens. When you think about how this community started 100 plus years ago, on the backs of Cuban, Spanish, and Italian immigrants who came to Tampa, Florida for a better way of life, oftentimes fleeing oppression, freeing countries where they could not practice their religion, coming to America for a chance at a better life for them and for their families, oftentimes with nothing but the clothes on their back. And you think about the foundation that we stand on today and that you will inherit someday. It is built on the backs of immigrants who came here to make a life for their family, a better life for their family. Don't let anybody tell you that immigration into this country is not a good thing. Don't let them tell you that the contributions of immigrants are any less than the contributions of anybody else. This country was built on the backs of immigrants. So don't ever let them tell you that it matters where you came from. It only matters what you are willing to give back to this city. You will inherit a great American city. And it doesn't matter if you're Colombian, Puerto Rican, Cubano, Dominican Republic, Brazilian, Paraguay, Chilean. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that this is your home and you have an obligation to give back to this community just as the generations of immigrants who came here before gave back. We never stop building. We are a better city because we're diverse. The ethnicity and the cultures that course through the veins of this city and this state make us a better state. And we cannot ever forget that. And we cannot let anybody divide us based on any reason, whether it's race or creed or color or ethnicity or gender or the God you worship or who you love. We cannot stand for it ever. Not in my city, not in my state, not ever. Got it? And so today, I'm not going to read all the whereases. Now therefore, I, Bob Buckhorn, by the virtue of the authority vested in me as the mayor of the city of Tampa, the alcalde, do hereby proclaim the month of October 2014 as Hispanic Employees Appreciation Month in the city of Tampa, Florida, and urge all of our citizens to take part in the activities honoring the proud history of the Hispanic people, and to congratulate the members of the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee on their silver anniversary. This is your day, but it's your day every day. Never stop believing. Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor Buckhorn. Now I would like to introduce someone who is going to be our keynote speaker, but I want to give you a little bit of history about what our committee does, what this young man has done, and where he is now, and how it all ties together. As you know, the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee, one of our main goals and functions is to provide scholarships at both USF and HCC, the USF Latino Scholarship Fund. This young man is one of our previous scholarship recipients, and he is here today to be our keynote speaker. His name is Johnny Suarez. He is a financial analyst with the Raymond James Financial. He's been with them since 2006. He's currently a senior due diligence analyst in the Asset Management Services Department. His team is responsible for overseeing investment managers responsible for about $40 billion in client assets. Now, Johnny graduated magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Finance from USF and is one of the mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee's past USF Latino Scholarship recipients. I'd like everyone to give a big, warm welcome to Johnny Suarez.
Wow. First of all, I'm honored to be here today. It's humbling to have the opportunity to be up here and share my story with all of you. I want to thank Izzy Segarra for inviting me to speak today, and thanks to everyone on the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee, as well as Mayor Buckhorn, and everyone who's contributed their time, their talent, and their treasure over the years for such a noble cause. Before I start, I want to thank my family. Many are here today, especially my wife Kim, my mother Milsa, and everyone for your love and support all these years. I love you. Los quiero mucho. My story, thank you. My story goes back 30 years. 1984. Who remembers 1984? A few of us, maybe over here, less over there. Who was big? Who was big back then? Prince. I don't remember much, so I had to look this up on the internet. Prince, right? When Doves Cry. Van Halen. We got some Van Halen fans down here. Biggest movie of the year, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters coming out with a sequel. And The Karate Kid. Who can forget The Karate Kid? One of the best movies of all time. Cobra Kai. You guys remember Cobra Kai? A great movie. I was born in August of '84, and it's a funny story. My sister, Silemi, she was working at a local Spanish radio station, 1300 AM. Some of you may know it as Super Q 1300. That's how I remember it, at least. I'm not sure if that's the way they announced it, but she heard on that my mother was going into labor, and she rushed out of the radio station. She announced it on the air. She goes to St. Joseph's Women's Hospital. She finds out I'm a boy, and she names me Johnny after her favorite menudo, right? Menudos. Okay. Everybody back to the 80s? Okay, good. So my mother and father, they come to the United States from Cuba, as Mayor Buckhorn said, looking for a better life. They didn't have much, but I was born here in Tampa, and we lived in the same neighborhood over by Leto High School for all my life. And we had a modest upbringing. My father, Silvio, he worked for the city of Tampa in the Parks Department for 20 years. 20 years, making sure Tampa was beautiful and safe, hardworking, blue-collar guy. My mother, she was a nurse's assistant. She worked her butt off for us. But, you know, we had a very modest bringing. We didn't have a lot of money, but I was happy. They taught me the importance of education. Just like every parent, they wanted a better life for me than they had for themselves. So fast forward 15 years. I'm in high school at Leto, and my father starts acting kind of weird. He starts forgetting things. He has a hard time speaking even, and he's diagnosed within a matter of weeks with brain cancer. And it was a shock of my life. It's funny. It seems like you start taking a hard look at life right around the same time that you take a hard look at death. And it opens your eyes to what's important, your purpose, what matters. You realize how fragile and how fleeting life is. You focus on what you have, what you've had, not what you don't have and what you won't have. On his deathbed, my father, he made me promise him. He was frail at this point, so he he asked me to come in, and he whispered, he said, "Promise me you'll go to college and graduate." He said it in Spanish. He said, "Prométamelo." And I had to honor that promise. And within 2 years after his passing, after graduating near the top of my class at Leto, I was accepted into the University of South Florida. Now, the good news was that I had a Bright Future Scholarship, which many of you can attain still. The bad news was it didn't pay for all of it, right? I had to go into debt for thousands of dollars or work close to full time if I wanted to make college happen for me. To make things more interesting, that summer after graduation, before college, my wife now and I, we learned that we are about to be the proud parents of a baby girl, Brianna, who's here today. And it needs to get back to school, by the way, after lunch. So there we were, 18-year-old kids, high school sweethearts, irrationally in love and getting ready to take on the greatest challenge of our lives. Facing the daunting costs ahead, we had serious doubts about whether we can make this work financially. But thank God, just before school started, I received a call from Patsy Feliciano, a miracle call. And she tells me that by a huge coincidence, there was a last-minute scholarship that the city of Tampa and the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee had established in honor of Lois Marrero, a fallen police officer, and it was going to me. As you can imagine, we were thrilled. We were ecstatic, and a prayer had been answered. And I was able to get through those 4 years of college thanks to that scholarship and graduate magna cum laude and be here today. And I wouldn't be without the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee and the USF Latino Scholarship Program. Now, I've been out in the real world for 8 years now, working at Raymond James, not the stadium financial company across the bridge there. I love my job. It's challenging, it's rewarding, it's interesting. I help oversee the management of a lot of money, a lot of hard-earned money, and I get to travel the country and the world to make sure that those investments are safe, they're growing, and in the hands of the best money managers in the world. My wife and I, 13 years now, going strong, love her to death. A few years ago, we had the opportunity to adopt our second child, Noah. And Zandon, you may have heard him. He's here today. He was born last year. He's there terrorizing the fourth row. So we're extremely blessed. And honestly, I'm not sure I would be here today if it wasn't for the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee and the USF Latino Scholarship. Thanks to their generosity and the selflessness of many, I was the first one to graduate from college in my family. Before I close, I want to say something to the kids here, because I was in your seat just a few years ago, it seems like, and I really want you to try and appreciate your parents, your family, those that have sacrificed to have you where you are today. Make a decision to make them proud. Work hard. Never give up. Life's all about decisions. You have to recommit to making the right choice every single day. It's not just a one-time thing. And I wish I could tell you it's going to be easy. You'll have your setbacks, but you have to push through and never give up to reach your goals. For everyone else, let's help the next generation get to where they want to be. It's a sacrifice, sure, maybe it's your time, maybe it's your money, but this is generational change, potentially, that we can help spur along in the next generation. They can create a family tree of opportunities just like you created for me, and create a new culture of higher education for maybe someone that had never experienced that before. So it can live in perpetuity when you give. So as I close, let's help the next generation of promising students achieve their dreams, and maybe, just maybe, help the final wish of a father come true. Thank you for your time, and God bless.
Johnny, you as a financial analyst can tell us that, confirm that we made a good investment in you with the USF Latino Scholarship and the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage. We have a little something that we want to present to you. It says here, presented to Johnny Suarez in appreciation for your participation today is our keynote speaker. And this is from the City of Tampa Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee, the 26th Annual Hispanic Heritage Celebration. And I want Jose Valentin, who used to work with your father, wanted to make sure he came up and presented this to you. Who's a member of our committee. This is yours too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's give another big hand for Johnny Suarez, everyone. Now, I'd like to introduce two of our city councilmen that are going to come up and give some brief remarks and make a commendation. Those are Councilman Charlie Miranda and Councilman Mike Suarez. As I like to say, West Tampa's in the house.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Un placer estar aquí. The steps were one more step higher. Never made it at my age. Boy, Bob, I tell you what, when you said about the dancer, my grandson's got an eye on your daughter. And the boy can move. Y habla latino, y baila como un latino, y hace amor como un latino. Let me tell you, Mike, come here a second. Mrs. Suarez here. If you look at us just from the forehead up to all the students, who do we look like? Charlie, Chris, and Rick Scott. And I'm telling you, in this debate we're having tonight, there'll be no fan. But it's a pleasure to be here. You know, it's a wonderful thing to have the opportunity, first of all, to have been born in this city, to have had the experience of when I went to school, no sabía lo que estaba pasando because no speaking the English. I never spoke English until I was about the 9th grade. I just didn't know. My father was from Cuba, my mother was here, but nobody spoke English in the house. And then I look at Mike. I've known Mike since he was a little boy. In fact, he's still a little boy. And I look at him, and what does he look like from the forehead up? Anybody want to tell me? He looks like a used cigarette butt.
Ah, okay. Then maybe it's different. Chip.
Dressed in black. There must be a stadium being built. Wow, what a voice. Even I can sing with this mic. But Leto High School finally won a football game, right? I'm very proud of you. Now you caught the Gators. But I'm going to leave it to Mike. He's got the proclamation. He can speak English much better than I can. And he's a wonderful young man who's... he's even got a tie on. But anyway, I want to thank all of you for being here. Un placer estar aquí con todos mis amigos, toda la gente de la ciudad, toda la gente del mundo, toda la gente que sepan hacer. And Bobby, Mr. Mayor Buckhorn, when I used to go to Publix with my family, they said, there's Bobby Buckhorn. They were saying Bobby Buckhorn, but they couldn't say it. They thought it was popcorn. The man is unbelievable. He's everywhere. You've been all the countries that he named, he just came back from all of them. I'm telling you, there's a big annexation program going on in Central and South America that this guy doesn't know about. But if he's going to do it, it's going to happen. Mike, would you kindly handle the rest of the program? I did the warming up for you.
Now, something you have to know about Charlie. First of all, Charlie, I have to point out something to you. You can't say from the forehead up. You are all forehead, my friend. Come on, you know it's true. Secondly, some of the things that were said today, first of all, Johnny Suarez, terrific speech. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. We keep talking about people succeeding and doing more, and you have actually lived it, and we're very happy that you were here to do the keynote speech today. Thank you very much. One of the things that our mayor mentioned earlier was about inheritance. I inherited being Hispanic from my parents. We do not pick our parents or our family. And sometimes that can be a burden. Most of the time it's a joy. And you have to remember, all the kids that are out here, that we inherited something, our Hispanic heritage, that other people do not have. This is a country that was formed and formulated by people of Hispanic heritage. It is not something that we should take lightly. It's not something that we should throw away as if it's, another hyphenated American name. What this means to us is we were given something beautiful, and we have to continue to make sure that it stays beautiful each and every day. And I want you all to remember that. It doesn't matter what you do in your life, but remember that this country, this city has given you a lot. And it will continue to give you a lot, but you have to give back to it. So please make sure you remember that. I'm here to speak because Charlie doesn't speak English very well. He said he learned in the 9th grade. I'm not really sure if that's true. This is from our council in celebration of the mayor's Hispanic heritage. Our Tampa City Council congratulates the mayor's Hispanic Heritage Committee and recognizes their commitment to the 26th annual Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Celebration. We are appreciative of the City of Tampa employees who serve on this committee for their enthusiasm in promoting the City of Tampa's rich Hispanic culture, hosting fundraisers to award scholarships for local students, and their dedication to our city's youth through their mentoring initiatives. Our Tampa City Council is proud to commend the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage for celebrating and supporting our city's youth and Hispanic heritage. It is signed by our chairman, Mr. Charlie Miranda, myself, Councilman Cohen, Ms. Yoli Capin, Mary Mulhern, Frank Reddick, and Lisa Monteleone, our entire city council. Congratulations again, a wonderful celebration, and thank you all you students that continue to work hard to make our city beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Suarez and Councilman Miranda. Thank you very much. Well, folks, it's almost coming to the end, but I'm going to bring them out. You guys want to hear Trio de Cuba one more time? One more time? Okay. For your entertainment, here they are, El Trio de Cuba.
Tampa.
Todo aquel que piense que la vida es desigual tiene que saber que no es así, que la vida es una hermosura y hay que vivirla. Todo aquel que piense que está solo y que está mal tiene que saber que no es así, que tan solo hay momentos malos y todo pasa. No hay que llorar y la vida es un carnaval y es más bello vivir cantando.
Toma cara.
No hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval y las penas se van cantando. No hay que llorar, arriba, 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 arriba. Y allá atrás, clap your hands, everybody. Hey, 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 hey.
Sube. Toma cara. La vida es un carnaval.
Y el más bello se van cantando.
Ahora a bailar.
Cumbia de Colombia. ¿Y Puerto Rico dónde está? ¡Hey!
Dice. Opa. Ahora dice. Carnaval.
Es para reír,
No hay que llorar.
para gozar carnaval. Hay que vivir cantando carnaval. Todo aquel que piense
que llorar.
que la vida es cruel,
Carnaval.
nunca estará solo. Dios está con él. God bless you, America.
Sube, 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 sube.
Aquellos que usan las armas,
¡Hey!
aquellos que nos desprecian,
¡Hey!
aquellos que son tan malos,
¡Oh!
los que no nos quieren ver libres,
¡Oh!
y aquellos que son tan buenos.
¡Oh!
God bless America.
¡Oh!
God bless
Sandy,
our
Sandy.
world,
¡Oh!
our culture.
¡Opa! ¡Salsa! ¡Viva los hispanos! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Azúcar! ¡Epa! Vaya, Cora, Cora, Ale, sí, señor. Ahí nada más, y súbelo, dice. Ahí nada más.
Alegría, alegría, mi gente.
Sube
Que no se calla,
Hey,
que no se calla.
hey, 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 hey. Y dice ahora. Así você me trata. Ai, se eu te pego. Ai, ai, se eu te pego. Delícia, delícia. Assim você me mata. Ai, se eu te pego. Ai, ai, se eu te pego. Opa! Y dice que canten todos, everybody. Vaya bully. Nossa, assim você me mata. Ai, se eu te pego. Ai, ai, se eu te pego. Delícia, delícia. Assim você me mata. tu arena arriba y súbelo, súbelo. Dice todo el mundo. No woman no cry. Dice. No woman no cry. No woman don't cry.
God bless you.
Thank you.
El trío de Cuba. El trío de Cuba. Yes. Alina Izquierdo. Dennis Torres y Puli Sequeira. I want to thank everyone for coming out today.
Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel that that's what you want to do. Clap along. I love you. Good luck for all. Bye. Thank you, America.
And I left my Mountie hat. Darn. You got to know who Pharrell is to get that one, folks. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to the Mayor's Hispanic Heritage Celebration. Thank you.